guys were robbing us.
When we robbed the bank, they were assholes.
Wow, that is bad, man. Inside the fucking moon. That is moonfall. Fucking brilliant. Wow. That is bad, man.
Oh god. Oh my god. I knew it.
They've harnessed the building blocks of the universe.
Mama, look at me. I'm gonna cry.
Watching a movie called Moonfall.
Friend.
His theory is that all megastructures are actually Mars.
It's fucking fantastic, man. I love shit about space. We know as much about space as we do about the ocean, which is fuck all. Maybe 5.5%.
Here it is. Joe, get the detonator ready. When you get close, then release the rover.
Eh.
Ready? Wait for it.
I'm gonna release the rope.
I'm watching a thing called Moonfall. They're inside of the moon, man. Oh! They rip your wings off. There, ah! There goes one of the wings. Ah! Moonfall. Crazy, you can't get in. Electrical devices. How the fuck you meant to get back to Earth now, Don? Call a fucking engineer. Yeah, hang on, how long will you be? About 4 years. Just stay in place, you'll be alright. You know, you're a fucking soldier. You'll be grand for 4 years without water. Halle Berry is in it as well. But,
We have approval from the president to begin the countdown.
All nuclear silos are online, sir.
they've approval, so they're gonna nuke it, the bastards.
We got caught in a little bit of trouble, but we're back on route. Maybe ask him now.
That's hours away. We're out of time.
Oh! Oh, drift, lad. 2 trucks after him.
Gravity's gonna go crazy.
Gravity is going to go insane. Watch that. It's big head. Shoe ass turd, you fucking idiot.
Keep going in.
My man's a sick driver, he is. Oh, it's getting closer. The FA Cup final this weekend. Yeah. I tell you what, we're gonna have to be at our very best if we want to beat Man City. I know that, cause they are gonna be ready. You know. Yeah. Hey, do that shit on Instagram. Yeah. Don't put your name in here. Add him on Instagram, honey. You know what I mean? He's very. Stevie's easy to reach. Yeah. Wolf, Stevie Wolf. That's on him. Wolf. Oh!
Rain down on us. Radiation.
Wait, what do you mean? My dad's still up there with Fowler.
Just gonna stay behind.
No, she's up there with my dad.
Please. Punch me.
Hey, buddy, it's your dad.
I'm so sorry that I can't be there with you right now. I love you so much.
You're gonna nuke the planet, you fucking idiot. Give them a chance. You know, all the birds, like I said, nuclear fallout. You know, you'll notice birds dropping from the sky and fucking. Like in a lot of them disaster movies, you know, it's like,
Hey, we should go to that mountain pass.
you know, imagine having to make that decision, pressing that button and ending it all, you know, like what they did to Hiroshima, them fucking Yankee Doodle Dandy bastards,
We can breathe.
you know,
Smells funny.
false flag operations, you know,
Gravity.
fucking ideologists.
Where's Brian?
That's not, how is that possible? You can't, how can they still bury it? I don't get it.
This is never gonna find
Gravity, propulsion systems.
Look at these babies. I told you. The moon was built by aliens.
I fucking knew it. Who else could it be? Yeah, you don't want any fucking aliens coming out to meet you for breakfast, mate. Now you've gone and woke them up. Oh shit!
Whatever this place is built out of, one thing's for sure. It's stronger than anything we have on Earth.
My wife took that thing years to get inside.
It'll find a way in, this bastard. Look, we got to deal with it. Right. Wait, hang on a minute. Halle Berry's in it. My man now, Game of Thrones. Jon Snow's best mate. Jon Snow's best mate.
You know he's even in there.
Yeah,
I don't.
it's called Moonfall. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? The girls are out to be back in a while. Don't know what to have for dinner today. I might have chicken, a full chicken. Well, I'm not going to eat the whole lot, you know, but I'll put it on. I'll have a go with it, yeah. I like the old chicken, you know. Probably the only meat I eat, really.
I knew this was a trap.
Or steak. Or lamb.
Did you hear them?
I'm just not a big pork chop fan. I like an old lamb chop, you know. Brilliant. You know. Yeah, cook your lamb chops and then just get your gravy. You know. Make your stock in the pan as you go. Yeah. Anyway, how's everybody's mental health? A number will do. 1 to 10. How is your mental health? Stevie, what do you give yourself today?
Why do you think of this particular moment so often?
Oh, I don't like. I'm not a big pork fan. Wolf, yeah.
So this is a happy memory?
Now I know wolves will eat anything, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of pork. More like a deer or a little lamb. Bah, bah, bah. You know, I could tell you a funny story about
I'm a construct.
nicking a car, going camping, and on the way back, me mate spots a sheep with about 100 of his little brothers running around the field. And I'll tell you what, it has to be one of the funniest fucking things I have ever seen in my life. And I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of funny shit, right? But
They were so advanced.
picture this, right? You're driving, you're coming back from Talek, you're up the mountains, whatever, and as you're coming back down,
All social conflicts that
me mate spots a fucking load of sheep in a field and
memories.
he jumps on and we're all like, what you doing, bro? I'm fucking gonna get one of them. I was, get the fuck out of here, you dickhead, get one of them. What are you gonna do? Go over and catch one? He said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Leapt out of the car, leapt over the fence, man. Chasing fucking sheep, he's fighting the bollocks out of them. You know what I mean? Running around, rah, 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 fucking trying to grab one, and he gripped one and kicked him in the face and fucking trying to bite him and headbutt him and fucking all sorts. You know, and it's funny seeing your mate trying to catch a sheep and the sheep fucking him up. You know, but I'll tell you what, man, he picked the thing up and the thing was bucking and all, and I'm like, where is he gonna put it? He fucks the thing in a boot.
Self-aware.
Yeah, so we just carry on like you fucking do with a sheep in your fucking car. And we got to a place called the Phoenix Garage
Once.
in Ballyfermot. And
Refusing to be enslaved.
yeah,
Species it deemed inferior.
we mate said, yeah, you know where the petrol thing is? There's a little thing to release it.
Destroy all violence.
Instead of fucking pressing that button, he presses the fucking back door button. And the fucking sheep dove out of the fucking and ran across the petrol forecourt. And I could just see there must have been about 10 cars in the garage. Everyone's just looking at my mate. He's chasing the fucking thing. Here, I'm out of here. I am gone, man. You know what I mean? Because you get nicked for that, you go to prison. You'll get a nickname, alright. Every time you go past anyone, it'll be like that. Look. Bah, nah, bah. You know, that shit is embarrassing to have on your CV. Being your criminal record, you know.
These armored vessels were designed to
Shout out to everyone on YouTube, all the old Steve, you're a room, couldn't you?
in one of them. Your moon was deployed in time before the last of your ancestors were discovered.
Give you that, bro. But like I said,
Swarms
Stevie's not a bad lad. He's one of the boys. But I think you and fucking Mrs. Wolf there need to,
so that one day humans
way, love is in the air. I'm not saying a word.
was one of
What I will say though,
the places to initiate the creation of a new and
I have Stevie sound as fuck. He's one of the boys. He's one of ours. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story, right? I've gone into a few channels over the years and I've seen, like, people get along, people flirting, you know, the usual. Irishmen are just like that, it's in our nature. And if we're single, but one thing I will say, normally, everybody wants to be happy, right? And I'm happy. I have prosperity in my life. in my mind and in my heart, and I never thought I'd be able to overcome it. But it's crazy when you're a big brother, right? There's things you can't tell your little brothers. You know, I made a solemn vow as a child, at 6 years old, to God. And I said, God, I'm sorry for lighting the match and my little brother and sister dying. But if you could give me more, even a brother or sister, and I promise you, I'll protect them with everything I have, everything I will protect them. And he gave me three, he gave me two brothers and a sister. And like I said, I'm a brother, right? I'm a big brother. Hey Peggy, now, somebody put a gun to my brother's head, okay? Now, you didn't hear the whole story. It's like if someone put a gun to your brother's head because of you, my brother could have been shot dead over me. So the fella that done it, I went down with me mate on the same night. I caught him coming out of the galley and I followed him. Yeah. And when I left him, he had, I'd say, hang on. No, I can't find him. Yeah, a coin. I'd say the hole was about the size of a €2 coin. Yeah. And he has a very notorious family. Yeah. And I've done it. Not even 1,000 yards from the police station, if not even that. Like, he made me do it, you see, because you hit one of my family, especially my brothers and my sister, because of what happened to me as a child with my little brother and sister, survival skill. That's what you're looking at here. Now, the whole point of me telling you this is because I was on a website called Live Me, and I was chatting to this amazing girl, yeah, for a few months, and I knew I liked her, right? And I was like, fuck this, I'm coming off Live Me. And 2.5 months later, she gave me her phone number, right? 2.5 months, she made me wait. But I wasn't going to ask her for my number, I wasn't going to be forward and go, here, there's mine, you know. So I waited, you know, and now, 15 months on, I'm the happiest I've ever been in a relationship because of how she makes me feel, what she does for here and here. So, the point being, Stevie, hey, you're gonna get a fucking another name, bro. I can see it coming and it begins with G. Gigolo. Yeah, Stevie. Fucking hell, how am I gonna do this? Cause Donny is eagle, look. Stevie Casanova Billings. Oh, Casanova. That's it. Casanova. Big up to Stevie, man. And he's not a bad lad, well, you know what I mean, but if you end up falling in love, right, I don't want any bickering or arguing in here. And that goes out to every mod, including me. But nah, look at, I want to see my mods happy. And if that means, and here, listen, like I said, I wasn't being a dick when I said, Wolf, don't put your name in here. You know, cause you'd be surprised who's watching. So add Stevie on Instagram Uh, no, Stevie's a good lad. All me mods, you understand? Now, this is just a fucking... Women come and go. Friendship lasts forever. You know, and I've seen a lot of women on here cause trouble in channel. A few Scouse women, a few Scottish women. Yeah, I don't mind making an introduction. Hey, do I get a fucking finder's fee? Nah, look at what I would say. You know, if you're fucking around with any other girl, don't start fucking about with another one. You know, like I said, yeah, growing up, like, I had a big mountain to climb, let's say, because of my childhood. Me dad kicking fuck out of me and me man after the fire. He didn't just hit the bottle, he hit more than that. In fact, I was hit with a few fucking bottles because he was just throwing me dad, you know, psychopath. Very talented, very educated, uh, very educated, me dad. You know, and he educated me how to do two things, how to turn tables, decks, and how to fight. Now, I used to get told when I'd come in crying, nosebleeds. Did you let them see you cry? And I'd get it even more for that. What are you letting them see you cry for? Are you weak? Is that what you are? Are you weak? You won't last a day in the real world. He said that to me when I was 8. At 15, he found a gun under me bed. Now that was a different conversation because he put his hands on me and I put my hands on him too and he had a heart attack. Imagine your dad or your man finding a gun under your bed. Think what goes through the head automatically. I failed my son. You know, he didn't fail me, he did the best he could for me. You know, I embarrassed him. You know. But I got it back. You know, my dad always wanted me to study psychology. Basic psychology, human behaviour. You see, my dad was the Antichrist before he got a heart transplant. And when he got the heart transplant, he turned into that 13-year-old kid called Daniel. The same name as me dad, the same name as my brother. Now you telling me that's a coincidence? My father had a domino biplasia. He worked in a hospital for 30 years, so I'm very familiar with the terminology because remember when I told you I read books? You know, my dad had to study to go forward, right? So that's what he did. He studied, and you know, every bastard book that he brought into my house, I read probably a third of them. And that's on my brothers and sisters' graves. Here, I had a doctor, and he hadn't got a clue what I was talking about. Because they were asking me about my family history. Like, have I got, is there heart problems in the family, right? You're a fucking babe magnet, Stevie. Look what you're doing. You know, even I'm getting a bit hot under the collar here. But anyway, he had abdominal biplasia, heart transplant. Abdominal biplasia. Basically, the donor had cystic fibrosis and it killed him. He was 13 years old. And his parents were the bravest fucking parents in the world. You know why? They give his organs to science. Correct. Abdominal biplasia Wolf, right? This kid called Daniel, he had cystic fibrosis and it killed him. He was only a kid, 13. And his parents, I just applaud them because they gave his organs to science. They knew that he wasn't going to die in vain. You understand? My father got his heart. The heart surgeon told me, Jude, what organ stores? Memory? I said, your brain. He said, what other organ stores? Memory, Jude. I said, your brain? He said, your heart. I was like, get the fuck out of here, your heart. How can your heart store memory? He said, Jude, that's the thing about God and Mother Nature. It's like, medicine is evolved. Techniques have evolved. It's like my dad got a 13-year-old kid's heart called Daniel. Now, this kid was only 13. We were told 3 things about him. I was told 3 things about him because I was the eldest son. I was there with Shaw Hospital where he had a transplant. This kid was 13. His name was Daniel, and he had a season ticket from Manchester City. My dad raised us all United fans, every one of us. Myself, my son, me brothers, me sister, me brother-in-law. I've been a die-hard United fan for 13 years. I went around acting like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Going around bashing people on a fucking weekend full of cocaine and fucking Jaeger bombs. And you blink and 5 years are gone. It's like, but yeah, like I said, the kid was called Daniel. He was 13 and he was a Man City fucking season ticket holder. My father woke up a 13-year-old child. Now, seeing's believing, right? So, there's pictures on my fucking community page. My father turned into that 13-year-old kid. And I'd love to meet his parents. You're not allowed though. In some circumstances you are. But I've always wanted to thank them, so. If you're ever watching this, the parents of that little kid, Daniel, I just want to thank you. Because I got the dad I always wanted to have, I was no longer afraid of him because I'd never seen my dad cry. Seen him get his ass whooped loads of times and still not cry. My uncle's punching fuck out, man, he still fight back. Even though there was 4 or 5 of them, didn't give a fuck, My uncles were savages, yeah. But in the end, I got the father that I wanted. Yeah. I think something's happened over at the Etihad. Someone just texted me something. But yeah, so we got 20 odd years out of my father after that heart transplant. But a lot of complications happened, you see, because within the first week of the operation happening, his heart started to reject. His body started rejecting the heart. So they put you on anti-rejection drugs. Do you understand? Like I said, he had a scar from here all the way down here. Because what they do is they do a Y incision. See, they break your collarbones, they fucking take your ribs out, stop your fucking heart, put you on a heart and lung machine, to keep you breathing. Because when I went up to see him after the operation, I had to get all blue scrubs on everything, on my feet, my hands, my head. Had to wear a mask, fucking everything. Because my dad was in a transparent tent. Do you understand? It was like a Wendy house he was in, and he had holes coming out everywhere. He had a fucking catheter up his rafter. Yeah, and yeah. Steve, you want to see all the bottles, bro, underneath the bed? You got like about that width. Big fuck off gallon. Big fucking things. The doctor says we call it the Frankenstein ward. I don't want to alarm you. I said, yeah, you fucking just alarm me. What do you mean Frankenstein ward? He said, Jude, a lot of these people have had, they're in CCU, critical care unit, you know, and a lot of them have to be put in these tents. You cannot touch your that. You know what I mean? He says, the only thing you can do is, you can wet his lips with a joint cotton bud. It looked like a fucking lollipop stick with SpongeBob on it. Yeah, and I could just do that. And it's like, the doctor told me, I said, so how does it work? Like, how long do they be out for when they have the operation? He said, Jude, I'm from 24 to 72 hours. You know, my dad was out, this cunt was awake fucking 5-6 hours after it. Think about it. You know, he's fucking strong as fuck, my dad. You know, but he changed. He turned into that kid called Daniel. Holy shit. Hang on, guys, let me see. Something's happened at the Etihad. 1 second. Yeah, honey, there's probably Guys, give me 1 second. Hang on. How do I do this? Right. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going for a game of snooker with the boys in a while. You know what I mean? There's about 6 of us going. I'm fucking shit at snooker. I can play pool, but I'm fucking rubbish at snooker. I'm as good at golf as I am at snooker, which is shit. And I'm just as good at darts as I'm good at golf, which is shit. You know, can hit a ball. That's about it. I'm watching this thing called what's it called? Moonfall. Yeah, that's the White Rabbit. My man out, Game of Thrones. Yeah, man, they're fucked. Aliens have got hold of them. Once the aliens gets in the fucking building, you're fucked. You know, Elvis has left the fucking building, alright? Just like the gay magician. He vanished with a puff. Now, I'm not a gay, and I'm not a fucking homophobic. You know, I'm all for the LGBT community. I have a few gays in the family. Being gay nowadays is like being vegan. Look, I couldn't give a fuck whether you like a man or woman, both. Whether you like ladyboys with tits and dicks. Shout out to fighting holes. Sorry, fighting trolls. No, sorry, fighting holes. Dicks and ticks. Yeah, that's what you do now. Dicks and ticks. Oh, Casanova. That's Stevie's new fucking name. Me and Romeo. Yeah. I thought you wanted to be fucking Michelangelo. How are you, Raymond? I didn't even see it out. Yeah, everyone gets a nickname. You know what I mean? It's like, but it takes a while. And it'll just come to me. But I've made a decision. I don't care what's shuffling and what all them are doing or what they're saying. It's not my business. I've said my bit. And it's like, let them carry on. I've no interest in big nose. I'd break his fucking nose. But like I said, why should I get involved? You know what I mean? What the fuck has YouTube ever done for me? You know, I'm no martyr. You know, I could interfere. Easy. You know. But I'm too busy worrying about giving a fuck about whoever. I'm on 259 subs. Stevie, they're going up, brother. One more, we'll have 260. 40 more, we'll have 300. And then we shall have our fucking panels. And Stevie, like I said, it won't be for 15 minutes. I have a couple of people joining the team, whether you like it or not. Luke Gilligan is the newest member of Straight Out Balliol. Now, I have plenty of chicks already. Now, I have to be very careful who I give a spanner to, right? And in order for me to hit my targets, I have to do it my own way. You know, and my offer still stands to Dean and Dougie. I know the pair is how many years? Now, Nav, if you want to reach out to Nav comes here all the time, man. You know, he's my brother's fucking training partner on the gym. So, he'll tell you. Here, bring Nav as your fair play, man. No bother, there'll be no fucking around in my garden. None of that fuckery. So, if you want to reach out to Nav, tell him. No problem. Like that. But it's not my problem. And I shouldn't really get involved, but I live in Manchester 27 years. I know both families. Well, I know Dougie's family more than I know Dean's. In all fairness, like I remember Dean as a fucking skinny, bald-headed kid. You know, nothing to him. Like that he was. But like I said, I know a lot of travellers around here. There's a lot. You can do it in the gym in Clayton. You know, just one of yous come. You know, come on your own. You say you show up, so fucking show up on your own and get it out of the way. I understand what yous are doing. Yous do it to promote your fucking channels. I get it. You know, Dougie Joyce. Dougie Joyce only loves himself. How about that? You should be saying Dougie Joyce loves me. You should be saying if Dougie Joyce was a bar of chocolate, I'd eat myself. You know, hey, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of gypsy men put Vaseline on their hands, you know, and get knuckle implants. Do you understand? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You don't run this housing estate, let me tell you, because this housing estate belongs to me. It's there. It belongs to the Keenans, the Collinses, the Quinns, Kileys, Wards. Do you understand? All around me. And they all know that. You don't. You might represent man to Gypsy party wherever you're from. Gordon. I used to watch him when I was walking me dog knock out grown ass men. And I know he can have a fight, but you're only as good as your last fight. Right? And the last fight I seen, you should be fucking auditioning for fucking Swan Lake. Right? Ballet dancing, that's what you were doing with Douglas. You know, and you got tagged. Yeah! Buff! Straight one, you know. See, your brothers can't fight for you. Just like Shuffle and Channel and Jerry. Your channels can't fight for you. Remember that. It's all that. Rah, 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 rah. Who speaks the loudest over everybody? My name is Julian and I'm a big scary yoga and I'm the hardest man on YouTube. Well done. In all fairness, I think you're a wanker. That's the truth. And both sides, they just want to be relevant. You know, everyone talking about them. You know, look at me, I have a channel. You know, I'm humble, I'm noble. No, you're fucking not. God fearing, get the fuck out of here with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd smash both parties to bits if I wanted. How about that? You know, but you can say what you want on YouTube. It's YouTube, you can get away with it. You know, like I said here, my hands are legendary around here. Fuck YouTube. And I've always told you I'm a nobody. I'm not a fucking tough guy, a hard man, or a fighting man. I can defend myself. And if you hit me, you're getting tenfold boof back. You know what I mean? I don't mind. Here, I like getting disqualified. You know what I mean? Boom, so are you. Sit down there in the naughty step. Go and sit at the kiddie table until you're big enough to wear big man pants, you understand? Well, listen, Stevie, see him. I don't care about him. Fuck him. He just goes around making up stories about everybody, saying horrible things. Here, do you know how intelligent that person is? He couldn't even spell a four-letter word. And here, things ripple through YouTube, right? Lies spread quicker than the truth, right? Paperwork never lies, motherfucker. And do you know what else I learned? My uncle learned me this. He said, you know the biggest cunt and loudest fella in the room? He said, that's the one that's hiding a lot of shit. It's called diversion tactics. Okay? And I was learned all this shit before I was 15. I watched how men act when they're intoxicated, especially with alcohol and drugs, because I was a drug addict myself. I love drugs. They were great, you know. Big fan of that work. But, okay, that's what happens when you take drugs. So, don't take drugs. And don't be minding what your mates are saying, because, you know, 15 years, they'll be in prison, and you'll be like, you know what? I'm fucking glad I listened to Joe back then, because he was fucking bang on what he said. It's in the raring, you know, like I said. Mammy's Boys. Shout out to all the Mammy's Boys on YouTube. Shout out to all the monsters hiding in plain sight. And people are afraid of you. Now, where I'm from, right, if you're ranting about it, you know you put a photograph up of my missus or my kids back where I'm from, or someone else, let's say someone else's missus, yeah, you get shot for that. Stevie will tell you, Pablo will tell you, Chopper will tell you where I'm from. You know, I've done that for fun as a kid. Left man leaking like a tea bag done. Yeah, and he squealed like a pig, just like I did. See, I allegedly put a hole in a couple of people. Right? Personal. Listen, I am my brother's keeper. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But fuck with them. Yeah, you're done. Road sweeper. Because that's what'll happen. You'll be picked up off the ground in bits. Anyway, this weekend, here we have it. Manchester United. We are going to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley. We are Man United and we're going to Wembley, Wembley, Wembley. We are Man United and I have a hole in me knee. You're a dick, a fucking prick. That's what happens when you fucking think that you are tough. You couldn't cut it. You'll never cut it. Never enough. Shout out to all the so-called noblemen on YouTube. You're full of shit. You know what I mean, noble. What's noble about you? All these people who make channels on the back of other people's fucking name and then criticise that person and call them a nonce and call them this, but the truth be told, 75% of YouTube are obsessed with Flash Gordon and you have no fucking morals or ethics, you know. Hey, and your children will be bastard children, you know why? Because you'll desert them, because that's what people like you are. You're not a soldier. Hey, you're a deserter. AWOL. Absent without leave. Yeah, you're in breach of your fucking contract, motherfucker. What's a soldier supposed to do? What's his number one role? To survive, right? No matter what it takes. Uh, Now, reason being, I want to tell you a little story. Now, I remember I had an old flag like this, right? Let's say green, white, and orange one, right? Now, I'll take you back to when I had a 22, not mine, doesn't matter who, but it's true. Yeah. So, I'm 15, I come into my house, my father sat on the sofa with a gun in his hand. And he's like, is this what I raised you to be, a scumbag criminal? Get up and get your shit and get the fuck out of this house. I'm ringing the police. Dad, you can't ring the police. I'm fucking ringing the police. No, you're fucking not. I'll go. But if you ring the police, you're putting me in danger. I was the one that put them in danger. You know, and I'm... Yo. I'm just in the Etihad. Yeah. The band is playing at the Etihad tonight. Coldplay. And you'll hear them. Yeah. My favourite band on the planet is playing over there. Anyway, getting back to this. I had a tricolour and there was a 22 and I had a few slugs with it. My dad found it. He found a few other things too. And he had a heart attack. So, I had to fucking get the gun and hide it. Re-hide it. It wasn't mine. And if my father had a ring in the police, I'd have been shot. Dead. You know, because, let's say they were hot. Like here, you know when you take a pie out of the oven? Hot. Yeah. We are going in hot. So my dad, model of the story, he found a gun in a fucking tricolour underneath the floorboards. He knew I was on drugs. At 13 he knew. Here, how about this? Wait till you hear this. I'm at my mates one night. We're all chilling, having a game of cards. Now I'm fucking 13. Right? I started smoking at 11. I didn't start smoking hash till I was about 13. Anyway, I goes home one night, red-eyed the fuck, yeah. Knocked at the door, my dad answered. And he's looking at me, he's like... And he's fucking looking at me and I'm like, he's clocked me eyes, you know. He said, are you on drugs? I said, no, why? He says, where's your fucking eyebrows? I was like, no fucking way. The bastards, me mates had shaved me eyebrows, not told me, let me go home. I knocks at the fucking door, my dad answers and he's looking at me. Are you on drugs? No, why? Where's your fucking eyebrows gone? Get up! Get in the fucking gaff. Get in here, you. Stay there. He's looking at me eyes. You're fucking smoking. You're on drugs, aren't you, Jane? He's fucking turned into a drug addict. And he thinks he's a fucking tough guy. You know, I found a fucking gun under the bastard floorboards. You know, he didn't find that till I was 15, but he found everything. And I'll tell you what, if he had given these to the police, yeah, I'd have having to elope to fucking Australia. Yeah, putting in the shrimp on the barbie. Skippy the bush kangaroo, I'm a big fan of your fucking work. So what do I do? Skippy, Skippy, Skippy. Yeah, that's what I did. I done Skippy because I got fucking shot over me mates because they were greedy cunts, greedy hobbits, little greedy pigs. And now, some of them are allegedly the biggest cartel the country's ever seen. My jeez. all my best mates, my cousins. I'm balls deep in Dublin underworld, so is my family. Has been for decades. But that's nothing to be fucking proud of. You know, education's the way forward. Not moving metric tons of cocaine through the city. You know, allegedly. That's what my family do. Allegedly. Bunch of cunts destroying communities so you can have an extra poxy apartment timeshare on your fucking portfolio. Stick your portfolio up your arse. Yeah. Here. Fucking Stevie, will you get a fucking room? Hey. Casanova. Get a fucking room. Hey. I'll tell you what, see Stevie, man, he's a fucking bad magnet. You know, here. They must like it in costume. You know what I mean? I'm Donatello. I have to be Donatello. Bro, it's my name. McDonald Donatello. Hey, I know it's not you. It's that horny bastard there. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Behave yourself. I don't know what it is, but all the fucking, he's a fucking babe magnet. They're all fighting over him and all, so. Hey, this is your fault. You're a fucking gigolo. Casanova. All the women are after you. You better that. You know what I mean? I'd buy that for $1. You know? Well done, Stevie. Stevie Wonder slash Casanova slash fucking gigolo on the channel. I fucking love her, man. It's great. As long as there's no fighting and arguing, I'm good. You know, because there's loads of fucking women fighting over Stevie at the minute, you know what I mean? I'm like, go on, lad. But just fucking, like I said there, yous are all adults. This is an over 18 channel. So, hey, Sean. Yeah, I'm playing matchmaker at the minute. I don't need to fucking play matchmaker. It's already been struck. The match is lit. It's fucking in the ashtray burned. I'm a big fan of Sean Wayne and his work. Shout out to Sean Wayne. And if you're not giving him a fucking follow or a sub, give him one. You know, fuck YouTube. I like Sean. Right? No, on here there's a few people making fake fucking Sean Wayne accounts. And there's a couple of people that have made a Casper account that's tried to come on my Instagram. And, like I said, lies spread quicker than the truth on YouTube. So purposely, I say things. Some little piggy in the live, some little rat will take the poison back to the burrow and inform them. Here, Jude just said you're a cunt. Yeah, you are a cunt. Both of yous. Like I said, the YouTube community doesn't need dickheads like you. You've proved, both of yous, that you're only on here to make money off vulnerable fucking people. And here, listen, Julian, I've one thing to say to you. You should just take your face for the shit and enjoy the royalties you get out of that movie you were in many years ago by Monty Python called The Life of Brian. If you call me Big Nose one more time, what are you gonna fucking do about it? You're a fucking bullies, that's all you're there. You know what I mean? You're turned into what you despise. You know, and like I said, Justice for the 97, everybody has an arsehole. I'm not perfect, but I'll tell you one thing, I don't make women cry, you know. Hey, which is our merchandise, and you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that. You did shit. You know, like, fair play to Dave Smithers for saying it. You know, like I said, yeah, I'm a known on YouTube, right? But here, see around here. Now, that's where the change is. That's the difference between me and you, sir. YouTube's an app. Do you understand? Like, here, welcome to the real fucking world, Mr. Tough Guy. All the tough guys, rah, rah, rah. I'm gonna speak louder than you and not let you speak. I'm gonna say this about you, that about you. Yeah, what? I'm an ex-drug dealer. I have black gravestone teeth. What else? What else? Is that it? You know, it's like yous couldn't hold my jockstrap. Do you understand? And shout out to all the bullies and the monsters hiding in plain sight. There's not one of you that bother me. Do you understand? I would fucking destroy you, dismantle you, physically or verbally, if I chose to. But it's not my fight. No one else is gonna say fuck all, so I'm not gonna get a backlash at you because you don't have the bollocks to stand up. No, see, where I'm from, where I'm from, you're guaranteed three things. Either number one, to die, number two, to go to the fucking jail, or number three, go missing. Right? Now, like I said, seeing is believing. Now, Zeus, aka Jimmy the Gent, come here, right? And I had my shorts on and I was fucking hell, mate, what happened to your leg? Yeah, me leg hit a fucking 12 gauge. And then on the other side, it's like an overtime. You know what I mean? Like you get blasted in the knee. Like I know loads of people that have been shot multiple times and survived. I've had many friends that have been shot multiple times that are fucking dead. DEA fucking D. Dead. Gone. You know, and you get all these new channels and all. And here, like I said, you can say the fuck what you want about me, yeah? Like, but when it comes to, right, I'll put it another way, yeah? See the housing estate I'm from? Let's say another person. Call the person a certain name or whatever, yeah? All it takes is that. One fucking phone call. Yeah, the equaliser. You know, I will equalise at anything you put in front of me. You know, there's not a thing you can say that hasn't been said to me before. There's not a thing you can do to me. Now, you're looking at a loyal motherfucker, and I've always been loyal to everybody. And even the ones that said they backed me. Yeah, shadow banned me. Said he backed me. I won't be buying you no more coffee. Anyway, like I said, YouTube is YouTube, and it's full of cunts. You know, there's not many people that are willing to put their neck on the block. Do you understand? And I've been doing it for fucking years for mental health. I come on here for the love of people, and every month it's costing me £100. That's £1,200 a fucking year just to come on here for what? You know, that £1,200, I could bank that, I could invest that into something. You know, 7-8 hours a day. You know, still haven't called anyone out. You know, I don't need to. I knock you out or end you. That's it. There's no middle ground with me. You're either knocking me out or you're leaving the scene in an ambulance. Yeah, and all 'cause you made me do it. And now look at you, you stupid bastard. Your ma's crying over your hospital bed and your sister and your daughter. You know, you did that. You know, it's called stupid life choices. It's called being accountable. It's called doorstepping your motherfucking big face. Take it for a shit. Jiu-jitsu, I'd strangle you. I'd get you in a fucking Kimura, an arm bar. Bro, I'd spin kick you in the back of the fucking face. Okay? I've learned how to defend myself all my life, and bro, I've evolved. You know, just like grapes. You know, they taste better as the years go on. Speaking of grapes, and shout out to all the fucking, what are they called? Speedos with egos. Yeah. Or is it egos with speedos? You're a pedo with an ego wearing speedos. Anyone can make scary faces and go, "Wah." But if the truth be told, is your mother proud of you? You know, you're all following. You're all sitting by and not saying a fucking word. My mod will say anything. And Stevie, see that other fella earlier on? Forget him. He's just looking for a bit of attention. You know, he has a fucked up eyebrow on his top lip. It looks like a porn tash. Anyway, fuck him. He's not relevant. He wants to be. Shout out to all the people on YouTube that are relevant, but building channels on the back of other people's name. And I heard someone saying, oh, everybody's on here to make money. Here, I'm fucking not. Don't put me in your category. Yeah? See, I'm not clicked up on here. I haven't got a click. I don't need nobody to do a job I wouldn't send myself to do. Or there's not a job I wouldn't do that I'd ask a friend to do. Fuck mods, I'm talking in real life. Like, you know, I was raised by a very violent family. And you can choose your friends, you know what I mean? And I just happen to have one of the biggest families the country's ever seen. Not just blood family. I mean mates. Alleged cartel members. Not my words. Shout out to the Sunday World cunt. Now, all my mods. See the Dublin ones? Oh yeah. Shout out to the newest member of my team. Luke Gilligan. Straight out of Balliol. Yeah, and it's going to be interesting. So, once I get 300 subs, Stevie, all the mods, it's like, that's it. I'm not interested in fucking dickheads. The people that come in and show me support, me fucking mods, there'd be no fucking channel without people helping you. Yeah? Yous forget when yous were on fucking a small amount of subs and you were begging everyone to help your channel. Right? I was on 870 subs and I hadn't even got a fucking PayPal or a buy me a coffee up you cunt! Ask Stevie. Stevie, am I lying? Hang on. Stevie fucking Google. He has many names there, Stevie. So I'm going to stick with the positive one at the minute, which is Stevie Google. You tell me. You told me. Remember, you fucking sent me a message on Instagram and said, bro, you've got an extra 200 and odd subs. What the fuck? How did that happen? I was like, no, don't. He said, fucking check. I checked my YouTube. 870 subs. 867. Still hadn't got a PayPal or a buy me a coffee up. You know why? Because I didn't think I was worthy. Now, how about this for worthy? Right. Now, when it comes to mental health, I've been an advocate for 20 years. I just wasn't aware of it. I'm no ambassador. I'm a survivor. He'll be on antipsychotics for the rest of my life. I'm good. I know. Look, what else can I do but accept it? You know. And what I've learned about mental health is, if you accept it, like, but you have to have it. You have to accept it here and here. And you have to forgive yourself for any bullshit, whatever. There's a line a man cannot come back from. Where I'm from, if you cross that line, yeah, you'll wake up like that, look. Yeah, bang! In your forehead. And now, you stupid cunt, you've gone and upset your ma. Who's going to look after your dog? You know, like, you're so selfish, putting that shit up your nose, giving you a bit of confidence. How about fight a man sober? I mean, here, see me fucking me boobs. Like I said, yeah, I had a bit of a dance yesterday. You know, like I said, yeah. like a fucking bee. Speaking of bees, I'm not a big fan of the bee, 'cause we're going to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley. We are Man United and we're going to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley. We are Man United and we're going to Wembley. Now here, you know the way there's loads of channels and they want to go like, listen, I've got bigger balls than you and I can speak louder than you. Is that all you have to offer? What have you done in life? What have you achieved? You know, you're just a taken fucking cunts. That's what you are. Hey, 6 years on here doing this. Failed projects, but you know what? I never sold out. And some of yous have turned into what you always said you despise. That makes you a cunt. That makes you a cunt. You have to be acceptable and accept it. Where I'm from, there's two things you cannot take back, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, being the bullet you sent, or what comes out of this here. You know, see that is like a nuclear weapon. Speaking of weapons, you can see me hands. Shout out to all the survivors on YouTube. Shout out to all the fucking bullies and cunts. Hey, taking money off vulnerable people. You know, it's alright when they're putting money in your bank, isn't it? You know, man, you need people by your side to say, oh, you're brilliant because you have a channel and you have a few hundred subs and you want to be famous and you want YouTube to know how tough you are and, you know, is that it? I would never promote violence as a good thing, but violence is the only thing some people understand. And here, I'm a very good teacher. Do you understand? You can shoot me, right? You can stab me, you can suffocate me. Hey, you won't break me. You know that kind of way? You won't do it. Anyway, I'm gonna end me live. Pablo, listen, I'll come back on later. The girls are gone now, so while they're out, I've done a quick one. Stick the kettle on and I'll make you one.
I'm going back out, bro.
You are?
Yeah.
But, no, Pablo, you know what? Let them, they can knock themselves out. It's not my fight. People are just sitting in lives and they're afraid to say anything and it's not nice. You know, it's not nice.
See you later.
What's the petrol thing for, the quad?
Yeah, I just bought a new one yesterday.
You, what, for yourself?
No, they bought it for you.
Yeah, man. New quad. But anyway, listen, it's fucking heartbreaking what's going on because there's a few people on there that I used to have time for. And you know what? You turned out to be just like every fucking thing you hated, you've turned into, you know. Like, you need to let all that anger and hatred out of your heart, you know, and find love, rather than sitting in your ma's bedroom, pretending you're the biggest tough guy. Hey, you know, on YouTube, you're a fucking sheepdog, you know what I mean? Hey, now I can spot men from boys, right? I can tell you how tough you are. Now listen, people lie all the time. Bullet holes don't lie. Do you understand? They don't lie. You know, defence wounds do not lie. Do you understand? See that? That's collapsed there, right? From driving that through bullies' faces. And here, how about trading places? Here, I've something for you, motherfucker, up my sleeve. I've got aces. You understand? Every one of yous have turned into what you all despised from the start. Remember, we were all there together, all of us. Yeah. Remember when I supported Matthew? Yeah. When I supported Dan? Yeah. Fucked. Yeah. How about that? You know, like I said, you get people right now are sitting in my life listening to what I'm saying and going back carrying stories. I do not give a fuck what's going on with. I don't care if Jerry is sucking, shuffling stick. I don't care whether Anton is getting it up the arse. I don't even know them. I couldn't give a fuck. I wish them all the best. But they're like just bullies, you know, and strength in numbers, you know. Here, your fucking team can't fight for you, yeah? Give it all. That's so fucking what? Here, I live in Manchester. I have kids like that around me all the time that fucking smoke you. You just stand in front of you like that. Boom! Hands up. Because if you don't keep your hands up, you're going to get hit. So come on, hit me. Hit me. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Go on. Come on. Let you run at me and just go bang through your guard. Night, night, motherfucker. Hey, and here, I'm not even in shape. Do you understand? Hey, and I'm at 25% and I'll still whoop your fucking ass. You know, you all think you're solid because you're up here. It's like EastEnders. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect, yeah? But I'll tell you one thing, yeah? I'm not a thieving cunt. I'm not a lying cunt. There's some things, see where we're from, there's certain things you can come back from, especially in Dublin. You know, our mates mean a lot to us, you know. Where I'm from, your mates mean a hell of a lot to you, you know. And your mates are looking down at you just like God, and they see everything. They hear everything, you know. Even a blind Stevie Wonder, a blind Ray Charles could see what's going on YouTube. And it seems like everybody wants to scream louder than each other. You have little hobbits in Scotland with a couple of quid that think they're the next fucking Pablo Escobar. You seen the belly on it? I would rest my ball sack there on your fucking head. That's how small you are. You understand? It's like, come on, Braveheart, come on, let's go. Bang in your face. You know what I mean? Wait for you to throw your left hand, and Michael said, like McGregor did to Aldo, bang! You know what I mean? Then smack, smack, game over. Anyway, I've replaced sweets with fruit. And I'm enjoying my diet because I've lost a bit of weight because I know I'm going to have one more dance with someone on YouTube. No, thanks for coming in. Oh, more beautiful. Hello! Hello, what's the price? Here. Guys, thanks all for coming in, right? I have to go. Family are here, right? Family first. What I would like to say is, if anybody wants to support my channel any way, form or capacity, you can buy me a coffee. You can come in and just say hello to everybody. You know, sub to my channel. It's just as good as buying me a coffee. Like I said, guys, I do this 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, and pay £100 a fucking month to do it. So, Pablo says to me, Jude, you're worthy, because I believed I wasn't worthy of putting and buying me a coffee up. I had 867 subs, didn't even put it up. So guys, I'm going to need your help. Hey, I'm 41 subs away from 300. Sean, I need your help. Stevie, I need your help. Nutter, I need your help. Right, Pablo, I need your help. You know what I mean? But big up all the fucking mods and that. Shout out to all the girls, you know. Big up to fucking Lone Wolf and who else come in. Shout out to Raymondo too. Like I said, yeah, I want to talk to survivors. Do you understand? I don't want all that toxic shit. Yeah, fighting Irish, I've no issue with Jerry. It's just some things that has been said both sides. Now, I'm not getting involved because it's nothing to do with me. All I'm concerned about is my channel and my mods, right? Now, there's no solution without confrontation. If you want to fucking support me in any form, way or capacity, big up YouTube's Coffee Nation. Like I said, you can say anything on YouTube and get away with it. It's just sad to see some of these are fathers, and you can hear the kids in the background. You know, that damages kids, right? Don't let it damage you. You know, do something with your life. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you later on. God bless you all for coming in. Justice for the 97, and shout out to all the survivors. Do you understand?